Hi guys, it's me Klarissica here on Klarissicasays, where Klarissica says it all, and that is how I feel. We're back with another video, guys. Okay, and for those of you that have not heard, I am here to fill you in on the latest update with what's going on with YNW Melly. For those of you that did not know, YNW Melly has been arrested due to some murder charges against him regarding two of his friends that have been found dead. Okay, there was some kind of a altercation involving guns regarding him, his friends, and two other people, including people that were at the studio and someone that actually ended up at the hospital. And these people just ended up dead, and there's no truth to how they died, right? So because of that, they have lots of evidence against YNW Melly saying that he was the culprit in killing his two friends. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump a little bit into what the update is on YNW Melly, where is he standing now, and also getting into this trial that he has going on, this murder trial that he has coming up this week. So let's get into the details. If you guys want to know a full, thorough review on what really went down, I have done at least 2 or 3 videos on this entire situation when it originally happened 3 years ago. Yes, he has been in jail for 3 entire years. So if you guys want to know full detail breakdown, article review, see the kind of the situation that was going on during that time 3 years ago, I have videos there for you to watch in the description box and also above in the cards. So please take the time out to check them out, okay? So let's get into this article. So the article that I found is actually titled YNW Melly case, feds file new evidence proving he killed 2 friends. Now this article was February 21st, 2022. So recently the feds has came out with more convincing evidence that proves that YNW Melly was the one who pulled the trigger and shot and killed his 2 friends. The rapper is on trial for double murder of 2 men who are reportedly his friends. Over the last week, police submitted 66-page documents. Again, police submitted a 66-page document which they say details strong DNA evidence against a young rapper. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty for Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons. Okay, so this article is titled YNW Melly case, feds file new evidence proving he killed 2 friends, okay? The feds say that they have convincing evidence that proves that YNW Melly was the one who pulled the trigger and shot and killed his 2 friends. The rapper is on trial for double murder of 2 men who are reportedly his friends. Over the last weeks, police submitted a 66-page document which they say details strong DNA evidence against the young rapper. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty for Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons. According to prosecutors, the DNA evidence shows that the rapper was the one who shot and killed his friends, YNW Sackchaser, whose real name is Anthony Williams, and YNW Juvie, whose real name is Christopher Thomas Jr. in October 2018. In the meantime, the Murder My Mind rapper trial is set for March, but speculations on the evidence submitted point to the rapper's difficulty in finding the evidence, which prosecutors point to him firing gunshots from his seat in the car. Police have reportedly constructed the crime scene using cell phone tower records proving the rapper was in the area where the shooting took place. Ballistic reports also show that all of the shots fired at the victims came from Melly's position in the car. Additionally, there's surveillance footage that shows the rapper getting into the vehicle at getting into the vehicle at the seat where the shots were allegedly fired from. They were leaving the studio. Okay. The police had earlier claimed that the rapper and his co-accused YNW Portland, that's the other person. Remember I said 2 other people? So he had the people that was at the studio. Then you have Portland, who actually ended up having to go to the hospital after this entire situation, okay? So, and his co-accused YNW Portland had murdered their friends, then staged the killing as a drive-by shooting. The DNA evidence reported submitted by prosecutors also claims that the pair used an alibi to explain their whereabouts after the shooting took place, and that the supposed drive-by shooting was done by Melly, who shot the car with the same gun used to kill the 2 victims after the fact. Okay, meanwhile, Melly's defense team has not responded to the DNA evidence submitted, but given that the evidence completely counteracts the rapper's previous claims that the friends were killed by drive-by shots from outside of the car, his defense is further weakened. Okay, DJ Academics commented on the new evidence showing shots fired inside killed the man, and noted that Melly's defense team has a tough job. In the meantime, he could be facing the death penalty in Florida, as they described him as heartless and ruthless for killing his friends in cold blood. Okay, so this is from the Urban Islands, okay, because apparently they're using DJ Academics' recent video as a credible source here of opinion. So come on now, let's be honest, this is definitely hood news, but it's news all the same, and the point still takes that he's right. The prosecutors are going to, well, I should say the defendants in this case are going to really have to come out with some behoof information, some real shocker information to get Melly out of this, okay? Like, there's just no way. If it's all this evidence against him, I don't see how he can get out of it. Now, I want to go ahead and touch bases on what's going on currently today, what's going on with this case. And I found this article which I thought was very interesting. Meek Mill and Boosie Badass support YNW Melly ahead of the murder trial, okay? It's been 3 years since YNW Melly was arrested and accused of murdering his 2 friends, Christopher YNW Juvie Thomas Jr. and Anthony YNW Sack Chaser Williams. But on Monday, April 4th, the jury selection process for Melly's long-delayed trial finally got underway, which is today. As the Murder My Mind rapper potentially faces the death penalty, Meek Mill and Boosie Badass took to socials to offer their prayers and support before the trial kicks off. Free Lil Melly, he innocent, Meek wrote on Twitter. Let's watch the facts of his case so he don't get railroaded. It is Florida. It's in Florida. It may be on TV. Okay? Boosie added his 2 cents on Twitter as well. I'm in prayers for YNW Melly tonight. I was in the airport and he paid for my food and magazines and really showed me love and respect. Hell no, G, you ain't playing for shit. I'm about to call the prayer warriors for you, bro. So he remember when he was in the airport and YNW was like, nah, OG blood, like, nah, I got you, man, fam, I got you. You ain't paying for nothing while I'm around here. You ain't paying for nothing. I got you. You want food? You want magazines? You want a drink? I got you, big homie. You know, and he's basically paying homage to that experience that he had with YNW Melly. When I say he, I'm referring to Boosie, okay? So these are the posts. As y'all can see, the posts, okay. So then my mixtapes have posted YNW Melly trial starts tomorrow. They have locations recorded of his cell phone and Instagram page. So basically going through, this is Boosie's page. Basically just going through what people have been seeing regarding the case. So further on to say, Meek isn't the only one who's confident about Melly's innocence. His mother, Jamie King, and brother YNW B-Slime appeared on the We in Miami podcast last week and said they expect the 22-year-old rapper will be released in May. But B-Slime chimed in and added that if the jury is picked fast, Melly could potentially be home in April. Okay? The Florida rapper has remained behind bars since his arrest in 2018 and has faced some fierce pushback as he tried to get released. He desperately sought to be released after testing positive for COVID-19 in 2020, but his request was denied despite his lawyer Bradford Cohen saying inadequate care and protection provided by the jail could cost Melly's life. Okay, while the jury selection process got underway on Monday, April 4th, Complex later reported that due to unresolved legal issues, the start of YNW Melly's trial was delayed and no new date has been announced yet. So, because of unresolved legal issues, as of right now, the trial has yet again been delayed. There's no new date, and they're still, I guess, going through the process of picking the jurors. So, if you guys want to watch the exclusive interview, I will go ahead and link that down below as well. But let's go ahead and talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this, y'all. Let's talk about this, y'all. The only way that YNW Melly can get out in May, April, at the end of this year or at the end of this month is if everything gets completely dropped due to lack of evidence. That's my personal belief, okay? Or if the jury really do make a unanimous decision to say that he was not the person who killed those two men, YNW Sack Chaser and YNW, what's the other man's name? I can't think right now, y'all. I want to say Anthony and Chris, but hold on. Let me make sure I'm not saying these people the wrong name for these people. Hold on. YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie. See, I remember they first named Christopher and Anthony, but y'all, this has been a long evening, and I've been trying to think about how to properly say what I want to say. Y'all, I read DJ Academics. They're gonna have to have a really good, solid defense, okay? Even with the jury being involved, unless they all come to an agreement to say, yeah, or at least more than 50% comes to agreement and say, yeah, he doesn't deserve to be in jail for instance, like he does not deserve the death penalty, then he's not going to get out in April, he's not going to get out in May, he's not going to get out anytime soon if they cannot come to that agreement. Or if the evidence against him cannot be viable in a court of law to hold it against them. However, he's been in jail for 3 years. They have denied his trial. Apparently, they have some information that they know is factual. Otherwise, he would not have been sitting in jail for so long. And the trial wouldn't keep getting pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed back. Because, see, I personally feel like his team is trying to do what they can do to, get as much evidence to make sure they can prove their case that it wasn't Melly who shot the two friends, okay? So, we don't really know for a fact as citizens and bystanders, but towers don't lie, footage doesn't lie, camera recording and audios do not lie. The only thing that's missing is literally a recording of whoever it was, the drive-by shooting. If there was a recording of the drive-by shooting, this would be conversation because they have a factual proof to say, see, look, this person did this and at this time, and this is what happened. There's no evidence that really shows Melly shooting anything. There's no evidence of another male or woman or people shooting their car. So it's kind of like he said, she said, I didn't look at it, but I have no pictures, I have no. So I would hate to don't know if he did do it for sure, didn't do it for sure. I don't know if he did do it for sure. I don't know if he didn't do it for sure. Personally, if it's my opinion, I rather not give my opinion because I don't know. I don't like, the tongue is powerful, okay? And I would hate for a man to sit in jail and not actually commit a crime, even though the evidence all points against him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would hate for somebody to sit in jail and not actually do the crime they're being accused of. So the fact that I was not there, the fact that I don't see any full camera footage of this man doing it, because a lot of times when I do my videos, I have footage of the culprits. Like, you can see people doing things. You can follow the train line of the activities. And with this, we really don't have anything but like bits and pieces of information that can link back to him, but it doesn't mean that it was him, you know? And so if they can have some kind of footage of the drive-by shooting, that's what they need. That would drop all of this, and that would get Melly out of jail instantly, because they could prove that he was not involved, that he was actually in the car or around the car or whatever. Because it's kind of funny, if you're in the car and the drive-by shooter, how come you didn't get hit? Everybody else got hit but you. And that's where the questions kind of raise. The red flags start raising up when you start thinking like that. But at the same time, it does happen lots of time. It happens quite a few. Do your research. Look up videos. Look up experiences. There's lots of people that get in drive-by shootings and don't get hit. Lots of people that be outside while people are driving by and shooting and don't get hit. You know, the person next to you get hit, you don't get hit. It happens. It does happen. So in situations like this, especially with him being a rapper, and also because of him being a rapper, his friends are also in the limelight, or whatever you want to call it, green light, whatever. So they're also known. So they're also known. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this is like, we have to find someone to blame. You know, even if Melly didn't do it, they're looking for someone to blame. It just so happens that every single thing that makes sense leads back to him. You know, allegedly. Because right now we don't know if it's true, if it's fake, if it's false, if it's real, if he did it, if he didn't do it. And I don't know if we'll ever really truly know. You know, and that's the worst part about it. That's the worst part about the whole situation. Or when it comes down to these cold cases in general, like people that have been deceased can't speak for themselves, you know, because they won't be able to tell you, or they will know, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all, this is my update. This is how I feel about the situation. I hope you guys stay blessed. Hope you guys stay prosperous. Hope you guys stay safe. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you're new to my channel, then subscribe, like, and share. What are you waiting for? If you made it this far, if you made it past my yawn and you're maybe tired like me, go ahead and subscribe. Because your girl is sitting up here in the middle of the night trying to make sure you get the content out every day as much as I can. And so all y'all can do is really show a little appreciation and subscribe. And if you do, I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. So that being said, I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you on my next one. Peace, love, and blessings. Put your comments and concerns in the description box down below. Let me know how you guys feel. Bye.